Hello, we are back with another episode of Breakaway. We're just diving right in where we left off last time. Remember that Ryan and, oh my gosh, can I turn the camera? Ryan and Piper are actually back at Ryan's childhood home with her dad to spend the holidays, and they are decorating the Winterfest tree right now, which I thought was really fun. I did have to get rid of a couple things out here on their little, four-season porch? Yeah, it's kind of like a four-season porch. To fit the tree, but I thought it was perfect because they can actually all decorate together. I have to say that one of my favorite things in The Sims 4 that came with seasons, aside from the seasons themselves, which, I don't know, sometimes I'm a little bit iffy about them. Anyway, we're going to do red and gold ribbon, I think. Pause. Let me just do that. But one of my favorite things is actually seeing Sims decorate the Winterfest tree together or light the menorah together. I think it is so wholesome. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite things ever. So I'm really enjoying watching them do this, as silly and maybe mundane as it is. I really like this because it really feels like this is like one of the few times where it feels like your Sims are actively doing an activity together. Do you know what I mean? And then they can all sing around the Winterfest tree and stuff. I just think it's really fun and I really enjoy it. So that is what they're doing right now. As a reminder, we're technically on winter break. It is Wednesday. Winterfest Eve is tomorrow. Winterfest is on Friday. And then it's New Year's Eve. Now, what I'm thinking, I don't think that Piper and Ryan are going to spend New Year's Eve at her dad's. I think they're going to go back to campus. I want to say that Becca was talking about, wow, I just really smacked my lips there. Ignore that. I think that Becca was talking about a New Year's Eve party, not at their little apartment complex, but maybe on Foxbury campus. I think Spencer was going to try to throw a party or something like that at one of the local university housings where he had a friend. I don't know. It's a little bit convoluted, but they've been invited to a New Year's party. So they're going to go to a New Year's party, which will be really fun. They'll be back on campus. Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Ryan has class on Friday. Remember, we're going to kind of ignore this. Oh, no. Wait a minute. She has class now. She has class right now. Oh, I hate it here. Right, we're going to pretend that's not happening. We're going to finish decorating the tree, but I'll be back in a second. There we go. Lighting the tree together. That's great. Arturo's in the wall. It seems like Waldo's happy about the tree lighting too. That's nice. But we lit the tree. It looks beautiful. Look at that nice topper. We got a bunch of presents under the tree. It's going to be a lovely little Winterfest. Piper's talking to herself. Well, technically I guess she was talking to Arturo, but whatever. Gonna give Waldo some brushies really quick. And yeah, I had Ryan go to class. I think it was technically her final, which is really, really unfortunate. I don't know. I'm kind of lost in the sauce with the finals and the university classes lately. They're really kind of, I don't know, they're throwing me for a loop and I don't really know why. They're just unpredictable. It says last day of class, and yet she just went to class, right? Hold on. Let's just focus on her. And if you heard my stomach make a noise, no, you didn't. So she has class in 2 days, right? But this is the last day of class technically, and it says that she didn't take her final exams. But she was just at class. So why didn't she take her final exam? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense, and I'm confused. This is what I'm talking about. So yeah, technically it was the last day of class, even though it said that she didn't take her finals, which I thought she did. And somehow we still got a B+ and an A+. So overall term GPA is an A-. Her overall GPA is an A. It's starting to dip, and I'm not happy about it. But those are our final grades. We just finished another term, apparently, allegedly, sort of. And now we're just going to enroll in another class. Yes, we're going to enroll in a new class. Good for us. I think we're only going to do one. So we have 4 classes left. But here's the thing, is if I want this LP to actually continue with her still being in college, we have to slow things down. I didn't think it was going to go this fast at all. It always felt like playing through a degree took forever. And I would even do 4 classes at a time with some of my Sims. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to do 1 class. That's it. We're just going to do 1 class. We're going to live at home again, obviously, in our little apartment. Great. And it is fully paid for, thank goodness, with our merit and Copperdale scholarships, even though we're going to pretend there's an athletic scholarship. Good for us. Look at us go. We're feeling good. We're having a snowball fight on Winterfest Eve, which is just, why not? We're just going to... Oh, that was one of the worst throws I've ever seen, to be completely honest with you. That was actually terrible. And that's about right. Ooh, the camera. Yeah, that's about right. That's the face I'd be making too, Piper, because that was terrible. I kind of wish these snowball fights were a little bit more intense because now they're just standing here. But as Piper throws it into the house, which was like really embarrassing to be frank, I'm just gonna take a pause there because I might take a screenshot. But anyway, we have one class. It's in 3 hours. This is like really unfortunate. I know I'm harping on the same thing, but it stinks that actual holidays on the calendar don't postpone university classes. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just stinks. So now she has to go to campus and she has to go to class for like 2 hours, even on Winterfest Eve, which is really obnoxious and I don't like it. And it makes me sad because technically she'd have to like go all the way back to Brightchester to do this. It's silly. It's Winterfest morning. I pretty much skipped over Winterfest Eve. They did all the things. It was fine. They spent a lot of time outside in the snow because it was a nice sunny day. But now it is Winterfest morning. It's 9:30 and they are making a grand breakfast all together. Look at Arturo's like, don't forget this spice, honey. Like, don't forget to add this. And he's also like, he's starving. And Piper's basically no help. And poor Waldo has just been watching them cook. And he's like, so when do I get a bite? Like, when is that going to end up in my food bowl? It's not, Waldo. Sweet little baby. I'm so sorry. But I'm trying to actually pay attention to the Winterfest traditions that I outlined for this particular save file. I've also had Piper be really helpful around the house because she's not only helping cook right now, I've had her repair a toilet and a sink because apparently we broke everything while we were staying at our dad's house. Who knew Piper was so handy? But yeah, we're just going to make our little breakfast. We're going to enjoy that. And then we're going to open a bunch of presents because that's all I have for Winterfest. I adjusted the traditions because I cannot stand, what's his name? Father Winter, just like breaking into my freaking house and either denying me a present or giving me something that's kind of useless. I don't like it. The festive lighting I did on Winterfest Eve, so they lit the tree and had a great old time. I just try to make it a little less intensive, I guess, for myself and my Sims. And I try to make it, I don't know if realistic is really the word I'm going for, but I try. Like, I don't know. I try. But we're going to go ahead and have our grand meal. Yep, let's ding our little bell here. And then Piper can clean up that counter afterwards because I've been making her do all the cleaning because she's just trying to say thank you to Arturo for being a lovely host. Did he seriously just go get a piece of matcha cake from the fridge? I swear, I've had to do this a few times. Like, thank goodness for this mod, honestly, because he just got this cake. Okay, he is going to go and get part of the grand meal, but thank God I put the Control Any Sim mod back in my game because, woo, it would have been hard. Is he serious? And I can't even drag it to the fridge because we technically don't live here. Right, anyway. I'm just getting annoyed. We're going to enjoy the company of Piper and be like, hey, Piper, like, I'm so glad that you ended up coming with me for Winterfest. I know that it would have kind of sucked to be at home, you know, without your parents and stuff. And she's like, they called me first thing this morning. It happens. It's not a big deal, but I'm really grateful to you and your dad for allowing me to kind of join you guys for the holidays. And Arturo's like, we wouldn't have it any other way. You know, like we don't want you to have to be alone on Winterfest. That stinks. No one wants that. So they're going to share the Winterfest spirit. Ryan's going to actually go ahead and express her admiration for her daddy-o as well. Enjoy his company and just have a nice time. This is a really nice morning for them. It's snowing outside. It's sunny. It's lightly snowing. It is perfect. Everything is cast in white. It's just... This is the ideal Winterfest morning, in my opinion. I'm from New England, okay? And I barely get white Christmases, which is kind of nuts when you think about it. Like, I don't remember the last time I had a white Christmas, actually. Piper's belly laughing. You know what? That's actually super appropriate. Yep, and she belly laughs back. We're actually going to give her a Winterfest gift as well. I think we're going to get... Please. I think we're going to give her a small print... maybe not. Let me just look at this for a second. Oh, because she's got some pictures of her and her dad that I just had her take. But maybe I can have... I wish you could select an individual picture to give. Okay, well, I guess we'll just do small print and hope for the best. Because I have no idea which one it's actually going to give her, which is a little unfortunate. I was really hoping that we would be able to pick which one to give. Oh, well. We'll also have Arturo put the meal away, clean that up a little bit. And are we good? You guys you gonna give your gift? Can you give the gift, please? Thank you. I was really just waiting for that to happen. We'll just give a little Winterfest gift. I think it'd be nice. Ah, sweet baby. I hope she likes it too. We're gonna fill this bowl as well. And then we're gonna go open gifts. I keep forgetting we're gonna go open gifts actually under the tree too. Did she like it? Did she like it? She liked it. Well, Giving Spirit. Maybe she liked it. Maybe she didn't. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and feed Waldo as well. And then we'll pop over here. And we're going to go ahead and open presents with everybody. Because Arturo, too, because he's a sweet baby, like, he's just an angel of a father. He got Piper a few gifts as well. I mean, Ryan had her one little gift, right? But he got Piper a few gifts, too, knowing that she was going to be here. Like, Ryan kind of clued him in on something that she may want. And I don't know. It's a wholesome moment, okay? That's what I'm going for. And we're actually waiting for Arturo to get here, too. Okay, well, maybe we're not. Maybe Piper's just going to go to the bathroom instead. Oh, no! She didn't like the gift she got! How ungrateful! There was nothing in there? Oh, that's worse, actually. What did Arturo get? What did he get? Look at how happy he is. I'm just going to take a little screeny real quick. You guys know me. You know me. I mean, I don't really need Ryan's face in there because she looks kind of pissy pants. But I want Arturo's face. Look at him. He's so happy. That's really close. Why am I like this? We'll do this one really quick. There you go. There you go, everybody. No one panic. Just want a little screeny. I have no idea what the thumbnail is going to be at this point of the video, so who knows? It could be that.
I want a taste of the good life. Hit me with it right now, in it. 'Cause when I want it, then I want it. Yeah, I want it. Oh, I want it. Let's go. And I won't look back. Yeah, I don't care about the bad shit.
Okay, so ironically, I know I just showed that little snippet of like Ryan laying in bed looking at her phone all doe-eyed and everything. And this is why. It's because Rhodes was texting her as she snuggled off to bed on Winterfest. And he was like, hey, bestie, hope you're having an excellent day. Ryan, I'm so happy to have a friend like you. Now, I see this more of like, hey, I was thinking of you. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. And I've got a surprise for when you get back to campus. And Ryan couldn't help herself. She was just a little curious and she was kind of flattered by it. Do you know, like, they're in this weird situationship. This isn't something that she intended to be anything more. And even though her intentions aren't necessarily changing, she's kind of fighting the fact that Rhodes is a very thoughtful, nice guy when he wants to be. Like, yes, he presses her buttons, but she pushes right back. And maybe it's just turning into a different dynamic. I don't know. She was kind of fighting that the other day, right? When she gave Piper the tour of her high school and he was like, oh, you miss me, huh? And she's like, no, but maybe we can be friends type thing. And I think she's coming around to the fact that, yeah, she does consider him a friend and she feels safe with him and they have a lot in common. And he's thinking about her and that's really nice. Like, he doesn't have to go out of his way to reach out to her over the holiday. He owes her nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the way that this kind of whole thing happened. And she hasn't clued Piper in on any of this. She's kind of kept it to herself. But I just wanted to show that even with my storytelling, it was actually happening. Like, Rhodes was messaging her. Like, messaged her in the morning and then messaged her at night. Do you see what I mean? You see? It's topping off. Look at what she just posted. Rhodes smash. That's right. It may seem kind of early, but Ryan and Piper did head back to Brightchester after they celebrated Winterfest. It is still Winterfest, but Ryan just got home and her dad called immediately. He was just like, did you get home safe? Like, are you okay? Are you good? I know the conditions weren't terrible, but I just wanted to make sure that you got home safe and sound in one piece. And she's like, yes, Dad, I got home fine. Don't worry about me. And even though she loved being at home, I think she really missed her little apartment here. She's going to go take a quick shower just because it was a long teleport, you know? It was a long teleport. And she's going to make herself a coffee because her dad did not have a coffee maker. She didn't have coffee this whole time. And nobody's appreciative of that. Like, that stinks. That's awful. We need coffee if we're addicted to caffeine. So she's going to make her flat white. And who is Astor Davis? What? What is this game? Hey, Ryan, I think Agnes Crumplebottom is pretty cute. Should I ask her out? Because I like chaos and this game is just not... Yeah, go for it, dude. Go for it. I don't even know who you are. Who is that? Who is Astor Davis? Who is that? Where is he? Where's Astor Davis? Do I not even know this man? I literally don't know this man. Oh, wait, he's right here. Who are you? How do I know you? And we perceive him as very attractive. Do you see this? Please. We're friends? look, delete this relationship. I don't even know how we know this man. I am so confused. Consider me absolutely confused right now. This may be a terrifying sight, but it's actually not. It's actually super cute. And you know I have to take a freaking screenshot right now because I can't be tamed. Right, so it may be terrifying, but I promise it isn't, even though it's really ironic that Rhodes' face mask is as red as his freaking hair right now. But this is actually really cute. So she got home, right? It's not even evening yet. It's like almost 6 o'clock, right? And she got home and she threw on a face mask. She just wanted to like chill out. She has a relaxing one. I think he has, what does he have? A rejuvenating face mask. But like, she got home and she was like, hey, do you want to just hang out? Like, no funny business. Like, this isn't a hookup. Like, do you want to just chill out and watch a movie? And he's like, you know what? See, look, she's nudging him. He's like, yeah, like, hell yeah, I want to. And he walked in the freaking door and she was like, okay, look, you're not allowed to make fun of me. I know I look like a hot mess, but I need to do a face mask. And it would make me feel better if you did it with me because that way you can't laugh at me and I can't laugh at you. And he's like, do you think that self-care is embarrassing to me? Like, give me the face mask, lather it on, Ramos, like, go for it. And so she did. So they are wearing face masks together, and this is just really cute, and it's actually causing me some physical pain because I just think it's such a cute thing to do together, whether they're friends or friends with benefits, whatever, it literally doesn't matter. I just think it's adorable. And he just like doesn't care. He's like, yeah, self-care is cool, man. Like, I spend a lot of time outside. I'm rough on my skin. Like, give me the face mask. Let's do this. Hi, hello. Their movie ended. They removed their face masks. They're all fresh, feeling great. And Ryan just started to kind of snooze off, and she allowed herself to just kind of cuddle up to Rhodes, who, as you can see, just like gently cradled her, like the delicate little angel baby that I think we all knew he was, or could be. And she's like, don't be an idiot about this, but I kind of really just want to cuddle you right now. And he's like, oh, I'll be an idiot and I will gladly just cuddle you because I think I'd rather do that than anything else right now. And it's just really cute. Okay. He's also spending the night. But as you can see, things aren't like, they aren't like desperately physical between the two of them because she's like, all right, look, we're friends. Okay. I admit it. And it's nice to see you after having been home. Like, it's nice to come home and have you over and just like hang out and watch a crappy movie together. And you're a real sport for doing face masks with me. And he's like, yeah, well, you know, I hope I can keep surprising you. And she's like, don't be stupid. Stop. It's the next morning. It's technically New Year's Eve. Ryan's amped about most of the traditions for this holiday. Oh, poor Rhodes. And they actually do have a party tonight. Let me just show you guys this really quick before I forget. So there is a kegger. I technically had to make Ryan the host. You know how this works. We're playing the game. We gotta make this work somehow. And it is at a friend of Spencer's at Foxbury Suites, so on the Foxbury campus. So they'll be going there at 10 p.m. tonight. I really hope it lasts until midnight so they can actually bring in the new year. But that's the hope. They're going to go over there for a keg party. That should be super fun. But Rhodes is up bright and early. It's 6:30 in the morning. I don't know what his deal is, but he's up and he's making fruit salad right now, actually. Also, just ignore the fact that they may or may not have had a little bit of fun last night. Nothing super serious, but like they probably did. I don't know. They can't help it, okay? They can't help it. But it was different. Like, it was different for, I assume, Rose, but it was also really different for Ryan because it wasn't just like, it wasn't frantic and just to like scratch an itch, you know what I mean? It was something a lot different. And I feel like when she wakes up, she's going to kind of like panic in the bathroom for a little bit about it because it was different. It wasn't just another hookup. Like, they had a really nice night. They watched like a crappy movie. They did face masks. They talked. And I don't know, things could be heading in another direction for them, but only time will really tell, to be completely honest with you. No idea. But he has finished making the fruit salad, so I'm going to get Ryan up. I did have to do, yeah, there we go. Okay, I was going to say, I had to do a little bit of finagling there to get that to work, because her side is technically the left side of the bed. I had to give him the always welcome trait so he wouldn't get in trouble for sleeping at her house, which is so ridiculous. Also, are you serious right now? You're eating on top of the laptop. All right, we're gonna fix that. But they're having like a nice little breakfast now, which I think is cute. And she's automatically starting to talk to him as well. Now it is Saturday, so there is a game this evening. Okay, so basically they're gonna have their game, and are you guys serious? Can you stop? And then they're gonna go to that New Year's party as well. So again, it could be a celebration for either of them. We're gonna kind of see how that goes. I don't know. Hopefully ringing in the new year won't be, well, it's gonna be kind of disappointing for either of them. But I think that they're also just kind of talking about, again, that scout that was kind of checking things out last week, right? And I think that Rhodes is like, well, I haven't gotten any new news about it. Like, what about you? Oh my, and woohoo partnership. No, you do not. No, you do not. No. And Ryan's like, yeah, I didn't hear anything either. Piper hasn't heard anything. There's rumors going around that they're going to be scouting out the game tomorrow as well, which I think would be, I don't know, it makes her nervous. I think she's actually finally being a little bit more vulnerable with him too. And she's like, it makes me really nervous. Like, this is something that I really want. And I don't want to kind of like wish or hope that you and Piper don't do as well as me, but I kind of hope that because I really want this. And he's like, look, there's nothing wrong with wanting what you want, okay? Like, I don't necessarily want you to fail, but I want this too, you know? And it's really nerve-wracking. And I think they're just kind of having another moment here where they're just being really vulnerable with each other. And they kind of have to talk about this, you know, whether or not it's a friends with benefits, situationship, whatever. They're basically competing against each other. And you can't just say, oh my God, that's so cute. It really means a lot to me that you make time for me. Just wanted to let you know. Oh, Ryan, you sweet. Okay, right. But I think that it's something that you can't just compartmentalize. You know what I mean? Like, they just can't. If they're going to be spending more time together, whether it's purely physical or not, like, they end up talking. They're friends at this point, you know? Like, what are they going to do about it? They're going to end up talking about it at some point. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but we're actually going to do a resolution really quick too. Please get a significant other. Get out of my face. All right. I don't really know. Maybe we can complete a milestone aspiration, because if we can attend our guest lectures and get our research and debate up to 5, that could be really yeah, you know what? That's actually a really good one. And then we have the countdown to midnight, and that's pretty much it. Okay, that actually works for me. I was trying to think of like what the appropriate resolution was going to be, you know? So Rhodes is cleaning up trash outside because, again, he's kind of an angel. And then I think while Ryan is going to the bathroom and taking a quick shower, which I'm going to make her do, he is going to make her coffee. He's going to try. He's going to try to make that flat white because I don't think he really knows how to make it. But he's going to try. Bare minimum. He's going to give it his best shot. Can you stop? What are you doing? Are you? Okay. This actually makes me sick. Do you want to know why it makes me sick? Because it's so freaking cute. He's heading back to his dorm so he can start getting ready. They're going to have a few, like, I don't know, is the appropriate word with soccer if you're going to do like practice games? Is that still considered like a scrimmage game? Do you know what I mean? I could be using an inappropriate term. So if I did, apologize. But they're gonna get some practice in on the Foxbury team before this evening's game and kind of prepare. And he was just like, hey, come here. And she's like, Rose, put me down. Like, what are you doing? You were such an idiot. And he's like, yeah, but I like being your idiot. She's like, don't. Like, you are not my idiot. You are everyone's idiot. And he's like, yeah, but I like being your idiot the most. So, you know, take it or leave it, Ramos. Can't forget that Rhodes actually got her a gift, remember, for Winterfest. And she's like, what did you do? Like, dude, stop doing this stuff. Like, you did not have to do this. And he's like, it's not as big of a deal as you think it is, okay? And basically he's giving her simoleons. And that's a bit dramatic. I don't think it's technically simoleons. I feel like he got her a gift card to like a day spa, or I don't know, like maybe a gift card to the local cafe or something, just so she can like get herself some coffee or do whatever. Like it wasn't anything super significant, but he wanted to give her a little bit of something. He just felt bad. Like, yeah, they're woohooing and stuff, but he doesn't just see her as a woohoo partner. He sees her as a friend, and he wants her to know that that is how he sees her. Like, he's going to make sure she knows that. And I think at this point, you know, she freaking knows. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure we didn't forget about that, because yes, he absolutely just got her like a gift card or something. And she's like, you're I'm gonna like give this back to you. And he's like, no, you're not, because I'm not gonna accept it. So this is a real bummer. As you could probably tell, this isn't great. Ryan has a black eye right now. Not fantastic. She also has a bandage wrapped around like her abdomen right now. When I'm thinking of soccer, do I have any idea what injury could have occurred? I don't know. She could have just like gotten a cut or something on her abdomen when she was playing. Maybe there was a rock on the field, like someone just did not pay attention to clearing the field before they started playing. And I think she took a soccer ball to the face, to be completely honest with you. It was not her best game. And she is not only pissed, but devastated because that scout was indeed there and she had to sit the rest of the game out. So Rhodes, at his own detriment, potentially, decided to also sit the rest of the game out and tended to her wounds in the locker room. And he's basically been consoling her because she was like distraught. I mean, she was pissed. Like she was tossing things around in the locker room and he just stood there and let her kind of like get it all out. And he's basically had to tell her like, this is not your last opportunity. Like this is not your last chance. And then she was mad at him because she's like, why would you just come in here to interrupt my tantrum basically and give up your own opportunity? He's like, because there's going to be others. This isn't the last of it. Like just because they're here checking out this game does not mean that they're just going to not look at us for the future because you ended up getting hurt. Like people get hurt, Ryan, get over it. Like he's kind of mad at her for being so, I don't know. I don't want to say dramatic because it's not like her feelings aren't valid, but for being such a defeatist with it. Like, why would you think that this is the end of the road for you? You got injured. Big deal. You had to sit the rest of the game out. So what? They were looking at you before this game. Why are you acting this way? And once he got her to kind of calm down a little bit, he was like, hey, you did great. You always do great. And once you're healed up and good to go, you're going to do great again. Okay? Quit it, Ramos. And she's like, Rhodes, like, I don't know what's going on right now, but if we don't get out of here, I'm going to do something crazy. And he's like, what are you going to do? It's just like, I'm not going to tell you, but we have a New Year's Eve party to get to. So let's go. Well, we've got some guy running for his life over here, Aiden, through the fireplace. That's great, but everybody's watching some New Year's Eve TV. And also, I'm really upset because I 110% put Rhodes in his party outfit, and the man decided to just not wear it. But there we go, we're back. They are watching New Year's Eve TV because it is the countdown in like 10 minutes. We just freaking made it. Ryan is not happy. She's got her black eye and her bandage on, but she still looks cute. She still looks super cute. We've got a beer keg over here. We've got the music going. JJ's pumping everybody up for the countdown. And in 3, 2, 1, it is the new year. It is the new year, everybody. And she's... Oh, Ryan, she went right over to Rhodes and gave him a kiss on the cheek. No way she just did that. In front of everyone, look at how excited he is. He's like, maybe she likes me. Yeah, we're friends. Like, oh my God. You guys know me, I had to take some screenshots, but that is the cutest thing. And she's hugging Becca. Like, I'm actually so happy right now. A little hug. Please. A little hug. You too. Well, that was fun, I think. I think that was fun. That made me happy. But I also think that he's about to do something that he probably wouldn't do normally. But Ryan, why is he always running? Ryan's just like, well, you know what? Something's happening with this man, and I'm not trying to hide it. And look, Piper and Becca are just watching them. Are you serious right now? I am so obsessed with them. I'm obsessed. I know I'm being really annoying with the camera angles. I know. Listen, I really want screenshots. I don't like missing moments like this because I know that they mean something. I know it, and I'm... Look at them! Get out of my face! Oh no. Oh no. Like it's making me cry a little bit from laughing. Poor Ryan. Poor Ryan right now. I just look. Yeah, I had to take a screenshot, but poor Ryan. Rhodes was doing a keg stand with her. Look at him. He's like, oh shh. He just dropped her flat on her back, and she just got an injury from the soccer game. And he's like, oh my god, Ryan, I'm so sorry. She's like, you ASS. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, why did you do that? Oh, that's really funny. Oh, that's really funny. Okay, anyway. You know, I know it's a New Year's party. It's fine. I think where'd they go? Are they kidding me right now? There they are, making out in the hallway. Piper's like, right, yeah, you wanted this to be a secret. And Spencer's like, these freaking two, are you kidding me? That's pretty much where we're gonna leave it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I can't wait to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you next time I post a video. Bye.
It's 2 a.m. when we close the bar, but we're in the get-go. Next place, give me someone. I could dance with you beneath the stars, 'cause when I want it, then I want it, yeah, I want you. Everything stops when you move like that, and I wanna get in close to you. It's what I'm gonna do, 'cause right now I'm in it. I feel kinda dizzy when I'm staring at you, and I won't look back, yeah. I don't care about the bad shit back home. It's Cincinnati, baby, I just wanna let it go. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah. Maybe I don't have to know your real name. I'm just addicted to the way you take the pain away. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah. Cincinnati, baby, Cincinnati, baby. I said, Cincinnati, baby, Cincinnati, baby. Everything stops when you move like that, yeah. Everything stops when you move